together. Think of me, baby, whenever some sweet talking guy comes along, singing this song. Don't mess around, 'cause you gotta be strong. Stop, 'cause I really love you. Stop, I've been thinking of you. Look in my heart and let love keep us together. Ready?
Grew up in Louisiana, rural, very poor. Started college there, but then the whole coming out experience in an evangelical Baptist home did not go well, and came to Columbus in 1985 because I had a friend from Louisiana Tech, where I'd started school, who was now at Ohio State getting her doctorate. And I was calling her saying, I can't do this. I can't, this therapy thing is not working. I'm not changing. I've got to get away from this. And so she said, if there's any way you can get on a bus and get up here, you know, I'll give you a place to stay and you can figure things out. So Labor Day weekend, 1985, got on a bus in Ruston, Louisiana, and 20-something hours later landed at 4th Street Greyhound Station downtown. Everybody together! I moved here in 1985 for the first time, and I lived here from 85 to the beginning of 90. And then I was gone till 2008. And so in some ways, I knew what it was like 25 years ago, and then I was gone for 25 years, and then I came back to a city that had changed and transformed so remarkably. One of the ways that we treat everybody the same is that there is no expense to anyone to participate in any of our programs. The price to participate in all of our programming is community service. So every person who participates in Harmony Project has to commit to a certain number of hours of service per season. The way that we connect people with intention is with service projects. We want to make sure that when we sign people up, that we look over the list of who all is signed up, and we want to make sure that you've got people who are from different backgrounds. So an example is we're painting a mural, and you have a Tom Katzenmeyer, the head of the Arts Council, on a ladder next to a guy named Diego who just got out of prison. And Diego has no idea who Tom Katzenmeyer is, and Tom Katzenmeyer has no idea of Diego's story. But they're on a ladder, and they're both in a neighborhood that needs some work done, and they're both painting a mural together. And then hopefully, we don't force it, but hopefully Tom and Diego begin to talk and share, and then their stories kind of organically bubble up rather than us forcing it. I got my mind made up, here we go! I got my mind made up, and I can't let go. I'm killing every second to save my soul.
We've had, so far this season, just since the middle of August, we've had 35 active projects that range from 4 people at a time to 100
That's insane.
people at a time.
No, that's insane. I'll say this. Any nonprofit out there that's had 37 different service projects in the last 3 months and have had all this other thing going on, come on, come talk to me. I'm proud of that. And I challenge other people. That's the way we connect them. It's not just about the meal that's being served. It's not just about the room that needs to be painted. It's about connecting people through that service so that they don't just do something good for someone else. They also do something good for our community by connecting our community and meeting people that they likely would have never met before. As we started with a 100 voice choir, then in 2012 we increased to a 200. But we've had a wait list of about 700 people. It had grown from 400 to 500 to 600 to 700. It just kept growing, and we realized we have to do something about this. And then we sent out an invitation, and we started another choir. And then this December, on December 7th, those 2 Monday and Thursday groups who rehearse on their own will combine for a 500 voice choir at Nationwide Arena. And then in that concert, we will also have all of the children, all of the teenagers, all of the adults in our differently abled and other programs, as well as inmates from the prison, as well as a 30-piece orchestra, as well as our volunteer base and Momentum, Monica Kryler's group. And there'll be almost 1,000 people in the cast at Nationwide Arena, and it's called The Concert for Us. Because what's next is for us to try to kind of remind our community in these times where we're going in divergent ways that for us to move forward means us have to be all included. And that's not easy work.
We've all heard that political saying before, right? As goes Ohio, so goes the nation. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah? So how about tonight we agree we're going to change that? And I'm going to copyright it. So CC, copyright right now, okay? As goes Columbus, so goes the nation. Because as goes our city, so can go the nation. Because here's the deal, folks. I can be as cynical as anybody else. I can get to where I'm like, so, you know, what can kindness and love really do? How can it really help bring us together? Here's the reality. 8 years ago, this many people in the audience. 8 years later, 1,000 people singing every week and serving every week in the community and giving back. If we provide the opportunity for people to work together, they want to work together.